What if I told you a single Lincoln penny in your change could be worth hundreds of thousands, even over $1 million? Face screaming in fear, these aren't ordinary coins, they're ultra-rare treasures with mind-blowing value and history. Stick around as we reveal the top 2 most expensive Lincoln cents ever discovered. Have you ever thought that a small penny sitting in your house could be worth thousands of dollars? Well, after you watch this video, you might just run to your coin jar and start looking. Because the 1965 Lincoln cent, a coin that most people don't even think twice about, could be hiding a huge secret. Some of these pennies are worth not just hundreds, not just thousands, but even tens of thousands, and in some rare cases, maybe even over $100,000. Yes, it's real, and it could happen to you. Now, 1965 might seem like just another year for pennies, but it's not. That year, the U.S. Mint was dealing with a coin shortage. People were hoarding silver coins, so the mint had to make changes. One big change was removing the mint marks from coins. Usually, coins have small letters that tell us where they were made, like a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco, but not in 1965. No coins had mint marks that year, and that makes it a little harder to track which mint they came from. Also, in 1965, the U.S. Mint stopped making proof coins. These are special coins made just for collectors. That means no proof pennies were made in 1965, which adds to the mystery and rarity of this year. But don't worry, even though there were no proofs, there are still some incredibly rare 1965 Lincoln cents that are worth big money today. So what makes a 1965 penny valuable? There are a few things to look out for. First, there are mint errors. These happen when something goes wrong during the coin-making process. Some of these mistakes are small, but others are big and rare. And rare errors can mean big money. One of the most famous 1965 penny errors is when the coin was struck on the wrong kind of metal. For example, some pennies were struck on a dime planchet, which is the small, silver-colored disc used to make dimes. That means the penny came out smaller, lighter, and with a silver color instead of copper. Imagine finding a penny that looks silver. That could be a 1965 Lincoln cent struck on a silver dime planchet. One of these rare coins sold at auction for more than $7,000. That's a life-changing penny. And if you find one in perfect condition, the price could go even higher. Other errors include coins that were struck off-center. That means the design wasn't lined up right when it was stamped onto the coin. The more off-center it is, the more valuable it can be, especially if you can still see the full date. Some off-center 1965 pennies have sold for $1,000 or more. There are also double dies, where part of the coin's design looks like it was stamped twice. These are hard to spot without a magnifying glass, but if you find one, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Even a normal-looking 1965 penny can be valuable if it's in amazing shape. Most pennies from 1965 were used and passed around for years, so they're scratched, worn, and dull. But if you find one that looks brand new, with a bright red color and shiny surface, it might be worth sending to a coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These companies check coins and give them a grade based on how perfect they are. A 1965 penny graded MS67 red, meaning it's in near-perfect condition with its original red color, can sell for over $5,000. And if someone ever finds one in MS68 condition, it could be worth $20,000 to $50,000 or more, because no one has found one that perfect yet. Some coins may also have what's called a transitional error. That's when the mint accidentally used the wrong kind of metal blank from a previous year. For example, some 1965 pennies were struck on bronze planchets from 1964. These weigh a little more and can be worth a lot if found in good condition. A coin like that can easily sell for over $1,000. What makes all this even more exciting is that most of these coins are still out there. They could be sitting in old jars, inside drawers, or mixed in with other coins at the bank. You don't need a metal detector or special tools to find one, just your eyes, a good light, and a little patience. If you want to start searching, go to your local bank and ask for rolls of pennies. You can get $25 worth in a box and search through them at home. Look for coins with unusual colors, strange sizes, or anything that seems different. Use a scale to weigh any coins that seem suspicious. A normal 1965 penny should weigh about 3.11 grams. If yours is lighter or heavier, it might be something special. You can also use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for doubling or tiny errors. And if you think you found something amazing, don't clean the coin. Cleaning can lower its value. Instead, take pictures and show it to a local coin expert or send it to a professional grading service. You might be sitting on a gold mine and not even know it. People all over the world are now paying more attention to rare coins, especially pennies. There's something exciting about finding treasure in something so small and ordinary. Just think, you might be holding a coin that could help you pay for a vacation, cover bills, or even add to your retirement savings. Even if you don't find a super rare coin, the thrill of the hunt is part of the fun. Every time you check your change, you're taking a chance. And with what you've learned today, you'll be ahead of most people. You now know what to look for in a 1965 penny and why they can be worth so much money. So don't let that little coin fool you. The 1965 Lincoln cent might seem like just another penny, but in the right condition or with the right mistake it could be worth a small fortune. That's why smart collectors and treasure hunters are still searching every day. Will you be the next lucky one? The 1970 Lincoln penny. It has Abraham Lincoln's face on the front. On the back, it shows the Lincoln Memorial. It looks like many other pennies from the 1960s and 1970s. But a few small details make some of these coins super rare. Most pennies from 1970 are only worth 1 cent. But not all. Some are worth way more. One was sold for over $40,000. Imagine that. A tiny penny, worth more than a car. So what makes it special? One reason is where the coin was made. In 1970, pennies were made in 3 places. One in Philadelphia, one in Denver, and one in San Francisco. The San Francisco coins have a small s under the date. These are the coins you really want to check. Some of them have a rare mistake. These are the 1970 s small date double die pennies. And they are worth big money. Let's explain that. A small date means the numbers in the year 1970 look a little different. The number 7 lines up with the 0, and the writing on the coin looks lighter. It's easy to miss. But coin experts know what to look for. And if your penny has this small date, it might be rare. Now, add a mistake called a double die. This means the words on the coin were printed twice by accident. You can see it in the words, Liberty, and, In God We Trust. The letters look like they are doubled or have a shadow. If you find a penny with both the small date and the doubling, you are lucky. That coin could be worth thousands. One of the best ones found sold for over $40,000 at auction. It looked almost brand new, shiny and red. That helped raise the value even more. Even without the doubling, a 1970 s small date penny in great shape is still valuable. Some have sold for $2,000, $3,000, or more. People want them because they are hard to find. And collectors are always searching. There are also regular 1970 pennies that are worth good money if they are in perfect condition. That means no scratches, no dirt, and lots of shine. Coin grading companies like PCGS or NGC give these coins a score. The higher the score, the more the coin is worth. A 1970 penny graded MS67 red can sell for thousands. There are also error coins from 1970 that are worth a lot. Some were struck off-center. That means the design is not in the middle. Some were struck on the wrong kind of metal. Like a dime blank instead of a penny. These mistakes are rare and can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. People love to collect coins with errors because each one is unique. So how do you find out if your 1970 penny is rare? Start by checking the date. Look for the small s under the year. That means it was made in San Francisco. Then look at the shape of the numbers. If the 7 is even with the 0, and the writing looks light, it could be a small date. Next, look closely at the words. Do the letters look doubled? If so, you may have a doubled die. Use a magnifying glass or phone camera to help see it better. It also helps to weigh your coin. A normal 1970 penny should weigh about 3.11 grams. If it's much lighter or heavier, it may have been made on the wrong metal blank. That kind of mistake can be worth a lot. If your coin looks strange or different, don't clean it. Cleaning a coin can ruin it. Instead, keep it safe and show it to a coin dealer or send it to a grading company. They can tell you what it's worth. You can find rare coins almost anywhere. Check your change. Look in old jars, boxes, or piggy banks. Ask your parents or grandparents if they have old coins. You can also get rolls of pennies from the bank and search through them. It's called coin roll hunting, and many people do it for fun and profit. Some have found rare coins worth thousands this way. Even if you don't find a $40,000 penny, you might find others worth $10, $50, or $100. That's still a great return for just looking. And it makes checking your coins fun and exciting. Every penny becomes a chance at treasure. And once you know what to look for, you'll never look at pennies the same way again. The 1970 penny is special because it's old enough to be collectible, but not too old to find in pocket change. The small date versions are harder to find, and the double die ones are even more rare. Add great condition, and the value shoots up. Some coins are sitting in drawers right now, waiting to be found. It could be you who finds the next one. So don't toss your pennies aside. Check them. You never know. That one coin might change your day, or even your life. It has happened before. It can happen again. If you liked this video and want to learn more about rare coins, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us if you've ever found a cool coin. And remember, the next time you see a penny from 1970, take a closer look. It might be worth a lot more than just 1 cent.